Okay, here am I, standing right here in front of the Virgin Island National Park. I'm out for the day, enjoying all this amenity here at the Virgin Island National Dock. It's quite a place. Once upon a time, there used to be a building. I had a contract to rip it down. I was a COTR over it, and it was a beautiful, interesting place to come. Today it's not as the dock is still here, it's lovely, but the grass itself needs to be maintained. Anyway, in spite of that, there's a beauty of it out here. Beautiful people, beautiful landscape, and that's why I'm out here videoing to the beautiful landscape here using my S9700 Nikon. I like to check out these point and shoot cameras because sometimes they surprise you and give you a beautiful exposure compared to the large cameras. Thomas, here's Virgin Island, right here, Market Square, Government Hill. Yeah, this thing Thomas. Charlotte and Molly. Carlos.
Yes, sir.
That's my cousin name, Carlos.
Big respect.
I always tell him that beautiful women and come on in. You look good. You look good, and this brother here. I don't know you know.
Excuse me, allow the little one to
Yeah.
inside without putting it's our anniversary.
Yeah. He's a hustler. I'm in front of Briggs Passage. In Thomas enclave here in these forgotten cities, but repopulated with other nationalists. Here, right?
Yeah, we walk.
So what did the storm sound like? It was like, yeah, worse than that? That's what they keep telling me. Yeah. And it was that bad, huh? The creation of the internet.
The creation of the internet?
Yeah.
The internet was created by the USVI.
Okay.
To communicate and be able to store and transport information.
So how it became the internet now, a commercial internet?
It eventually allowed the colleges to start using the internet for access. But the network, they allowed the colleges to have access to the network so they could store information. Researchers from the colleges began using the internet or all the internet to access other researchers, documents and papers.
So what role did Al Gore play?
Well, Al Gore come up with the idea of making the internet public.
Okay, that's what I remember. Yeah, that's how I remember.
He come up with the idea that the internet should be like an electronic highway.
Right.
Everybody should have access to it.
That's what I was talking about. Okay, yeah.
And you do the political wherever to make the internet commercial entity.
Okay.
That's why they come with that term.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's
Eventually, they
Yeah.
spanned the National Science Foundation.
okay.
And now the internet hosted by Google.
Okay.
They got Google.
So Google was the entrepreneur or the person who actually capitalized on that commercialism of the internet. They was the first to step in there.
More and more businesses start demanding access to the server. They could transport bigger between the 1940s and the 60s.
Okay.
So now eventually, private capitalists start
Competing.
that become a market.
Okay.
Check like a service.
Okay.
A service provider.
Right.
That's a
Like.
So companies, it's more secure for a company to have all the documents in one space and have a bunch of different companies access to one space than for them to have a bunch of different places where they keep the information.
Okay.
And then you have to move information from space to space. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you. Okay, I got you. What's interesting about it is the brother I'm talking here to, he actually know Rafi Parrot like I did in my century, right? So that's interesting to know that I stopped by here today and I ran into this brother name again, Bobby, right? Bobby, and he was able to reflect back in the day, but also come up with some interesting story about the creation of the internet and how Google participated as a commercial entity to help facilitate the operation as we know it today. And he's working at something significant that the AI contribution to this whole entire story. Freshwater Yankee. All right. The Bronx. Well, that's what Brookdown Boulevard. That's where I used to live, Brookdown Boulevard. And it's a highway now. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I used to go up to shop in the Fordham Road. Yeah, I know the place. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Always good to give, good history.
Right.
On our island. I used to do a little tour of that Black Bed, so I know a little bit about history.
Yeah.
About our fortifications and that.
Yeah.
And it's, you're a man from well educated and wise.
Yeah.
You know a lot of these things. But it's a to come back home to know, like, where our stuff like that was fortifications.
Well, the concept is when I ask a question, right? What is the inception? I use this word. What's the inception of St. Thomas? What's the inception of Waukegan, right? That word means, tell me what you know, where you down coming from, how it emerged as from sleepy low town into whatever it's into, because it came from somewhere. So the inception there is to tell me that you know all about where you came from, okay? Yeah.
Because it's a bigger town now, a little paradise, or a small New York.
Yeah.
But it started with a junkie, and it stays connected from the bottom to the top.
Right. You know, it's kind of strange, right? I live down street, right? By Heno Bar, right? And we used to have to walk up them steps all the way up to get a French run hill to go home. Yeah. Carwood, but I never left St. Thomas. And I know La, I know Pinto.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me about Papa. How you know Papa?
Papa, let's go by Papa place and after pool.
No, I'm talking about the young Papa.
Yeah.
You know exactly know.
Yeah, no, I just played one all.
What about his sister?
Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia?
Cynthia and I forgot another one name.
Is the other one still alive who used to go to white boy?
Yeah.
The dark skin one?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So who else you know? Tell me who else you know.
I can't tell now.
Tell me, man, tell me. What about Ricestein?
Ricestein dead.
Ricestein dead?
Yeah.
When?
Ricestein dead a couple years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, only brother Superman and things still alive though.
Okay.
You know Superman?
And I only know Ricestein, the sharp boy Ricestein.
Okay, guys, Superman and things.
I only know Ricestein.
Superman and things, brother.
Yeah, and you live right below the hill.
Right below the hill.
Right below the hill coming down, we call Frenchman Hill.
Frenchman Hill.
And you live there.
I live right
And
up
you
there.
live there all of the years.
All my
So what happened to Kenneth Niles, them?
Can them still up there?
They sell out the house?
No, they built a big concrete house now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
man.
built a big house, a big
Okay.
giant house.
Big giant house?
Yeah.
The son?
Eh?
The son?
The son.
Okay, man.
Yeah, big giant house, he built up there, man.
Mm-hmm. But I'm Leon, and you who?
I am Charles Torby.
Torpy.
Yeah.
Torpy.
Okay.
Charles Torpy, but your mom was a
My
coward.
mother want to call
Okay. Beautiful mirror wall here. Set here. Paradise. I can help myself actually take this picture of this shot here. Let's go US Virgin Islands. So, beautiful shot here. Son of business do what? Okay, I'm gonna give you some prop on my channel on YouTube. Okay? Okay. I love it. You know, and like I said, your beautiful queen here soaking up a stun from New Mexico. All right. Okay. That's my thing. Okay. What line are you from?
Right here.
Oh yeah? What's your bloodline?
My bloodline.
Yeah.
My last name.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Joseph. Connected to.
Albert Joseph.
Okay. See, I know you got a good bloodline. Look at from the hilltop in Nada. Unique about being here in the Overlook, playing music? What inspired you? You know, something like that.
In the steel drum.
Yeah.
Steel drum is the
So-
steel band is a
yeah.
high, it's a
Yeah.
hidden instrument.
Yeah.
So I picked this spot knowing the tourists pass through.
Okay.
All parts of the world pass through.
Okay.
You could be amazed how much people
Uh-huh.
see a day that never saw
Never
the
seen a steel
band.
drum, right?
And when I explain it to them, it's an oil drum, how it was made,
Uh-huh.
the fire, you sink it,
Yeah.
they're amazed every day.
Okay, so
So I love what I do.
how was you
I pass-
inspired? How was you inspired?
Well, I'm from Trinidad. My dad used to live here.
Originally, that's where them stuff came from.
When I came here, this
Yeah.
was building.
Yeah,
When I see it building, I told my
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
I said, Daddy, I'm going to go up there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good spot to spread.
Right.
The people to know the music.
so you know Supreme.
Yeah.
Okay, because Supreme was my neighbor from Trinidad.
Yeah, no
He's
Bobby
a
Muhammad.
coolie. Yeah, I know coolies are
Santiago Bar sing Bobby Muhammad.
yeah, I know that's a derogatory term. I was told that coolie is a derogatory term.
Coolies, you know, we say Indians.
Yeah,
my
Indian.
family on my father's side is
Yeah.
Indian.
But I'm saying
I don't like when you call them coolies.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know it was like, for example, I ran into a Jamaican in Cherokee Village, North Carolina, right? I was happy to see him, right? And I said, "Oh God, boy," because I know every nationalist.
Call them boys.
Oh God, you know, Trinidadian is oh God, boy.
That's our slang.
Right,
The Jamaican
and Jamaican, no, here's what Jamaican is, right? Blood clot man, right? And he right away, yeah man, you actually Islander, you know what I'm saying?
All the islands
So
have
everyone have a different slang.
St. Thomas is
Yeah,
my son.
the son, you know, you got it right. You got it right. So I will actually quiz a person from St. Thomas, right? I run into the mail, I say from St. Thomas. I said, what is the original slang that people use
On the island.
on the island? And if they're from St. Thomas
They can't say
and they
my
can't say that, they ain't from there.
Yeah.
Or there may be a 8th generation or something, right?
The next one is out. They man.
Yeah, the man. No, the other one was stay up.
Yeah.
Stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So that's how I can distinguish between. So
Them men, they weren't doing nothing, so
Okay.
they get a little cat
yeah,
and start to pouring that. And they get a pitch.
okay,
They get a pitch note.
okay.
That's how that thing starts.
So that's how steel band start.
Kettle drum.
Kettle drum from the oil. It's like the guy start playing like
The oil.
it's like in America the poor people start playing a guitar by using string on a can,
That big,
sardine can.
that big drum there.
Yeah.
United States Virgin Islands by the name of Charlotte Amalie. You can also say Charlotte Amalia, A-M-A-L-I-E or A-M-A-L-I-A. And the name Charlotte Amalia came after the Queen of Denmark. So now, right here, you can actually see like 2 islands right here, the nearest to all.
You know something about you? You're so pretty you don't even know it. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that. From where? From where?
Norway?
Yeah.
What Norway?
You from Santo Domingo?
Domingo.
Why most of the Santo Domingo ladies so pretty?
La romana.
Why they so pretty?
La romana.
Why they so pretty? All Santo Domingo women is pretty.
Domingo, Capital.
No,
San Pedro.
why are the women so bonita?
Oh, the most beautiful is
Yeah.
La Vega.
I mean, all of them I've seen.
La Vega,
It's because
Santiago,
it's
City, Venezuela.
your mixture
Yeah.
with Africano and Spaniard.
Spaniard.
That's what makes you look so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, all right. This Sibs in a mountain here. One of the most popular restaurants here in the Virgin Islands. Sibs. Our sister.
Yeah.
And she lived in Mahogany Estate, which was once named Wells, and
Altona and
then they changed the
Wellness.
name to
They call it mahogany
because
estate.
there are a lot of mahogany trees.
tree, yeah.
And it's interesting to have this discussion with my cousin here, Norma. And she's a Norma because her original father was Christopher Varlak, grandfather. He had a children, but she married into the Normans, and then they She married a Williams. So her offspring are the Williams, and she had
Right.
3 children, 1 boy and 2 girls.
One girl.
1 girl, and
2 boys.
they all went away. None of
Yeah.
them in St. Thomas.
No.
So it's fortunate to be here with my cousin here, and my name is Leon Varlak, and by doing this, it gives me opportunity to participate because I'm here for a reunion on the George, the Carwood, the Blyden, and the Shinnery reunion. So collectively, what we're doing here is being kind of like going back down memory lane and substantiating the facts that I have gathered through the years. So when I put this stuff together, I can connect with who we are. I'm married to Mary Varlak from Illinois. I have 3 children. One of them is Nikisha. The other one is Shona. The other one is Nathan. So I have 2 girls and 1 boy. And I spent a lot of time in Illinois. And then we moved back to the Virgin Islands. And then we left and went back to Georgia. So we reside right now in Georgia. And so that's my offspring. But in reality, my connection, like I said, came out of George Van Dyke's. And that island was empty out like Anegada. All the people left there in the 60s and the 70s, and it came to St. Thomas, and from there they went to New York and all the other places, like the Varlaks went to Curacao, New York, Philadelphia, all over the place, right?
Yes, St.
So,
Martin.
St. Martin, and Anguilla. So that's what makes it all unique. So it's been my pleasure here, cuz.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay. Beautiful place called Mahogany Estate. Oh, it's still beautiful. It's still collectively attractive. And it's good to come and see and be part of. Today I'm walking down memory lane because up in here we have a lot of parties taking place in this place called Mahogany Estate, U.S. Virgin Island, St. Thomas. And I'm taking this opportunity to capture the essence of it here on this day. This is what people pay for to come to the Virgin Island, to see all this magnificent view here of the harbor that was established way back in the day, called Garden Street, Veteran Drive, Fort Christian, all of those beautiful places that you walk the street and in a harbor out there. It's called Long Bay. Now it's a haven site. This is it.
There was a large water barrier that had big cannon, 25 pounder, 16 pounder, 12 pounder. Those cannons were requirements for the harbor and the settlement.
Okay.
I like to say to people it's the equivalent of the tomahawk missiles to the modern warfare.
Okay.
And with that water battery, you also had a number of other small batteries along the coast. So you had at either end or either mouth.
Hill?
I really don't know.
He was from St. Croix,
They
man.
had one, Lewis Hill. They had David Jones.
Yeah, that's him.
So
He passed it along with the casino. They thought it was going to stimulate the, what is it? They're going to stimulate the St. Croix economy, right? But what happened, the people was not flying in there. So the natives start patronizing it, right? And as they patronize it, they start losing the money. And when they start losing the money, they go to the loan sharkers, right? To borrow money on the land that they have, right? And they end up losing all. I'm telling you. So what happened? Because of his legislation, right? He made the island transform into another demographic. Because the original people who were Hispanic, right? A lot of Hispanic, right? Sold their land by gambling. The same thing here in St. Thomas. They call it gaming, right? In all these little casinos. And you will see there'll be a slot machine outside. Every one of them, right? ATM machine. Why? Why? Yeah, so they make it. Huh? This is me, man. Yeah, that's fine. no. You know, this is my documentary to you, man, Baldito. I ain't talking about no political affiliation. This is, you could follow me on YouTube, right? I did a documentary of all the people that I know too, right? And I got a thing called St. Thomas Timeline, right? So, I'm not talking about political affiliation. I'm talking about historical perspective. David Jones, I know it. David Jones and Hill, to pass these laws, lame duck session, pulled the wool over the people. And I want to leave, right? I went back to Dominica. Understand? And they got all the money, and I went back to Dominica. You know that? How is Dominica doing, man?
I don't work for it.
I know you don't work for him, but remember, his big thing was running for governor. Last time I saw you, right? You was running around with those senators. You was working for Howard there.
What's it called?
678.
You be here again?
No, I just got here, man. I come here
678.
now. 678-371-5317. Call me right now, right? And I'll put
Marjorie's son.
Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah.
Marjorie's son.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't work for the park. So what I'll do, I'll get all my links. I'll send you to my video. And this composition is on. All right, Baldi.
Okay.
See you.
All right.
All right, take care.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
as a court, was the sacristan to the church.
Yeah.
Because this was the Lutheran church. So the priest had this space.
Yeah.
Later on, when the military took over and switching around
Okay.
the court, this was the office of the superintendent.
Okay. I got you. So these little shut-out doors, what were they?
I forget what the option was here. This room here is like a mechanical space.
Okay.
There's a cistern here.
Okay.
So overall, the fort was a garrison. So this is where when the Danish West India Company settled St. Thomas and they established the fort here in 1672. The fort housed the soldiers, the bastion, the head of the soldiers.
Yeah.
This large person here, the executive, Gothic revival clock tower, wasn't here. You had a watchtower right here. These stones.
Oh, right here had a watchtower.
These stones are 3-story watchtower.
Okay.
Very similar.
Oh, like watchtower of the harbor.
Yeah, like
And these here was like the cells, right? Those were the cells. Now let me ask you a question, right? All of these little enclave.
well, the housing of the enslaved Africans really were taken close down by what is the Grand Hotel. That was the king who were housed.
Okay.
But in the plan for Tribal Tower, which is what you're standing in, this actually was a jail cell for enslaved Africans, right?
Okay, gotcha.
Right?
Right here?
right here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me ask you a question, and I'm familiar with the Danish colors, right? If you go to a Fredrikstad, they have the same color here, right? If you go to Christianstad, they have a bright yellow. Why?
Because the restoration period for Christianstad,
Yeah.
the fort was painted yellow
Okay.
at that time. Fort Christian used to be painted white.
Okay.
Fort Christian was painted white longer than it has been red.
Okay.
The
Okay.
red color was from an ordinance that came out around 1874.
Okay.
And it required certain crown properties to be painted red. And
Okay.
that's why the forts are red.
Fredrikstad.
Red because of that period. That
Okay, I got you now, because I know that's part of the national park. That was all them building, the administration building, all the stuff in yellow.
Yeah, because
So,
the
yeah.
restoration period
Yeah.
that they went back to,
Yeah.
the fort was
Right.
yellow.
Okay, I got you now. So this considered was a dungeon too. Yeah.
Well, come, I can show you this one.
Yeah.
And,
The
it
dungeon.
really, and originally,
Yeah.
in the 16...
Explain to me, what does that mean?
So, this is part of the art exhibit that the students install, and it's this segment here when you walk into the space.
Yeah.
It's meant to represent the Middle Passage experience of enslaved Africans coming from Africa.
Oh, from Ghana.
From Ghana. So this
Okay.
represents the door of no return in Ghana, because what the exhibit here had was the enslaved Africans walking along the beach,
Okay.
going to the ships.
Yeah.
But you know they were held along the coastline.
Yeah.
And remember they were held in the port
Yeah.
until the ships were ready to come and get them.
Right.
So this is representing the door of no return in Africa. On top of the fort roof deck, you're looking toward the southwest bastion.
Okay.
And this is where the soldiers would defend the fort from. There's a number of different features.
Okay.
When you get over on that side, I can point out to you the barracks,
Okay.
where the soldiers were housed, because they started out in the fort, but then they went over
Okay.
to this building here, which is today the Capitol building for the legislature, but it belonged to the military first.
Now it's called Red Hope. This is one of the most spectacular views you find of the harbor of Red Hope. It's called a national park site. Today I'm taking this opportunity to spearhead the beauty that lies in this place. You can see Red Hope transportation quarters over there. You can see the boats coming in and out, but that's what makes it here significant. It has some improvement, nice benches here. So it seemed like the park is actually recognizing the facility here. So take this opportunity to showcase Virgin Island National Park headquarters, once headquarters here, once visitor center, and showcasing the whole entire vicinity of the Red Hook Dock. Leonard, brother. Milton Leonard. Okay, got you, man. Got you. Okay, all right, got you. Okay, Mario nephew, he got a name? Jamel. He's connected with a tree here. Okay, Jamel. Name for you?
Yes.
You want me to name that for you?
Yes.
Okay. John Shinnery was a matriarch of the Shinnery family. He had 12 children, right? But 2 of them died, and he ended up with 10 of them, right? The name was Isaiah Shinnery, married to my grandmother, Alberta Florence George Shinnery, right? The other one was Baptist Shinnery, married to my aunt, right? Great aunt, Wu. You know your grandmother name? I want you to continue it.
Oh, my grandma's name Caroline.
Caroline, right?
Yes.
And then the other one was what? Ezekiel, right? Ezekiel married to who? Mary Carwood.
Okay.
Okay?
Carwood, yes.
Then we had Herman Shinnery, right? Herman had who? He had Wallace and who else? Edwin, right?
Right.
Then you had David, right? David Shinnery, right?
David, the one who started Shinnery Photo Man?
Right, and I just came from up there doing a photo shoot, right?
Okay.
You know a guy named Harrigan? He ended up now managing the property. A guy named Harrigan, he says David's grandson, right? And there was another one named Amos Shinnery, right?
Harrigan guy, what is his first name?
I got, he said he was the grandfather of David Shinnery, right? Now, he also had, John also had a daughter, her name was Florence Shinnery. She lived in St. John. Florence Shinnery. Name the rest of them. Name the rest of John Shinnery sons.
Okay.
Name them.
Ming is there. Ming might know them.
Name them. Name them.
I don't know them.
You don't know them, right?
Probably never met them
So,
either.
yeah, so you don't know them.
No.
Okay. So you didn't know Isaiah.
Name,
You didn't know Ezekiel.
name I heard, but don't know.
You didn't know Baptist.
Yeah.
You didn't know Amos. You didn't know David. Okay, all right. So you see what I'm talking about, right? Him, I haven't seen him.
I don't know what happened to him. I only know about UV.
Warren.
I heard about Warren, but never met him.
Okay. So Glenn,
Yes.
come down to you. Who are your offspring?
My offspring is a son of my daughter.
What a name?
Irene is my son, daughter is my niece.
Okay. So who are your brothers and sisters?
Brother and sister.
I know who they are, but tell me.
Al Shinnery, Wayne Shinnery,
Yeah.
Russell Shinnery,
Okay.
sister would be Patrice,
Okay.
Charlene.
Yeah. No, I you know what happened, brother? I'll be honest with you, right?
This is the missing link.
Yeah. You said we used to fight all the time, right?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right. You didn't say that. Anyway, so you're Kevin George, brother.
That's right.
But you know, in this interview, right? Kevin George gave me the tree, and I'm glad he did. Understand? Okay, man. Got you. Say it again. I want you to compose it.
Oh my God.
Okay. Tell me who they are.
John Baptist.
Okay. John Shinnery is my grandfather, great-great-grandfather.
And Sherry is my great-grandfather.
Okay. Help him out. Help out, Glenn.
Glenn know it.
The tree.
John
What was the
Shinnery.
question?
John Shinnery was the great-great-grandfather.
He's a matriarch,
the matriarch.
and he had 12 children.
And he had 12 children, which was
And who were there?
Caroline
That was a dry run, you know. Go ahead.
Caroline was one?
Caroline.
Caroline wasn't one. She was a George.
Okay.
Yeah, she was.
She married to
Ezekiel. Ezekiel was one.
right.
And David.
David. Amos.
Amos.
Who else?
What else we had there? What was the other name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Right.
Some funny up name.
Isaiah?
Isaiah was my grandfather who married to Florence, Alberta Florence George Shinnery. Leopold, he had Yelmo, Alton, Felix, Lindy, Yanti, Alev.
Oh my God. This is my first time hearing all those people.
Yeah, he had time to do all the research.
Yeah, I know it, and they're from up here.
But you had time to do the
Because we
research.
live in the same peninsula.
Well, can you write it down and give
We
it to me?
live, talk. We're in the same peninsula.
You did the research, like other people, you know.
The same peninsula.
But we,
Remember all that.
he did his story.
Keeper. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing. I know. So I was telling her the lineage, right? That what happened really, right, is that all of these people, right, came out of a George family, right? Because they was looking for this light-skinned woman from sandy ground.
That's why I came in.
And all, and that's how they became light-skinned. But John, all of them was darker than I was.
Right.
understand?
So they
You
stick
understand?
out for the light ones.
Great grandfather.
My great-great-grandfather was, well, I know my grandfather father was I have to look up the book.
His father was John Shinnery.
Yes, John Shinnery, yes.
Right.
And he was married to Melvina.
John Shinnery was married to Melvina.
That's correct.
But do you know Melvina was a George?
Melvina was a George.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, out of Sandy Ground.
Okay.
And how? And I was telling your cousin there, right?
Stephanie?
Yeah. Right. See what happened? All the dark-skinned people, right? Used to go to Sandy Ground and find the lower echelon of the English dynasty, which was the Irish, right?
Yes.
And to create a new dynasty, right? Light skin. The Barlack did it. All them people did it because the Irish was the only nationalist, right? That was able to do what? Marry into brothers because they was at the bottom of the echelon.
Right.
So all of them married into the brothers, ex-slave. See? And that's how they create this entire new, different looking complexion people.
Okay.
And that's where it came from.
Where?
Anyway, I got it. I got it halfway. Yeah.
I don't know if you ate
So,
something,
yeah.
but it's right there.
That we was family, right? Okay. Give me the matriarch of the Blyden family.
Well,
The matriarch.
right now, I mean, matriarch.
Who was the beginning of the Blyden? And how to tie in to?
I don't know exactly how it works. I mean, I don't know if it could be like that.
So you're not a man?
No, Myron Jackson.
No, but I'm talking about family tree. Where's Myron? Myron in here. Harold!
Myron.
Go ahead.
Myron.
Okay, so you don't know.
Myron is a Blyden, you know. He comes from Blyden.
Yeah, I learned that the other day.
He know exactly
Yeah. Okay, so you don't know the matriarch.
I mean, there was what I was told, and Myron Jackson was 5.
Okay.
He was a minister in the 1800s when he was dead.
Yeah.
He married.
Okay.
He got 5.
Okay.
That was 5.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where all the Blyden come from. But
Okay.
Myron know how to tie it together, and he knew all this. I'm the right person to tell you exactly how it works. But Myron, he's
You don't know.
a historian.
You don't know. Okay.
He could bring it all together.
You don't have the connection. I gotta wait for my buddy Myron.
He's gonna be here today.
Okay. All right then. Okay. All right. Thanks, man. Yeah.
I tell him you're gonna help me with the Blyden. You know what I mean? And keep those on there.
Yeah. Family. All right. That's nice. What? Is this a milliner?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay. I know, but I'm saying. So, give me your name. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I ain't from.
What time?
Kimberly Miller.
Kimberly?
Scenery, George, Carwood, all of that.
Okay.
George family. Forward, Shinnery, Miller, George, Blyden. George family.
I am Leon Barlack, Archie George, son. He came out of William George, Skinner. All right, Barlack. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got you. Documentary, right? I think he was in white last night. He was dressed in white last night?
No.
At the church, right? So milliner, how you connect with a milliner?
There's my mom.
Patsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
My daughter.
Because Patsy was the one that I was trying to get the metric from.
Yes.
Abraham.
Yes.
Milliner.
Yes.
Married to my grandmother Campado, which was Mary Carwood.
Wow.
So that's how the Carwood, the George tie in it because she was my grandmother grandmother Kamado. They call him Kamado back then. And my grandmother had married into the Shinari, which she was a George. Yeah. I thought you was gonna preach last night. No. You don't preach? No. Oh, that was a spontaneous thing.
A prophetic word.
Oh, you. What's your name again?
Ariel.
Milena.
No, well, Brown. My grandmother was a milliner.
Oh, which one of your grandmothers was a milliner?
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yeah, milliner Bowski.
Oh, I bet the lady was dressed in blue the other night.
No, she's deceased. She passed last
No, who's that woman who was dressed in blue?
My aunt. Her sister.
She radiant.
Yes.
I have her in my opening composition. Kick back on telling me who was blanche and stuff like that. Pretty. I mean, she really radiant.
Yes.
In my composition, she came out radiant. Yeah.
Well, that's her personality side.
Yeah. So you?
All right, huh?
You are?
I am definitely blind.
Oh yeah! You don't want to have the hair?
Yeah,
Oh! You look different now. I didn't even realize you was David's daughter. See how? Yeah.
The mainland, and he went to, enter the school. They realized he was black. They turned him away, and they did that like 2 or 3 times. And he was like, "I'm done with America." And he went back to Africa, started in Liberia.
Yeah.
And then he wound up in Sierra Leone after he lost the presidency election in
Sierra Leone.
in Liberia. He went to Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So then 3 generations later, his descendants came back to the Virgin Islands to see their roots. And that's when we hooked up with them.
Yeah.
We met our cousins from Africa.
Hey, the similar story I have, right? Yeah. I came out of the George tree.
That's why Mr. Barla.
Yeah. But my last name is Barlack because the last name Barlack is from Anagata. But my tree is the Martin, the John Shinnery branch.
Which is part of your
Yeah. It came all the way down, and I know all of them except I didn't know the Blythe.
Oh, you're the Blythe.
I didn't know how the Blythe was tied. That's why I was asking them.
Do you know David Blythe?
I know him all my life, but I didn't. He couldn't tell me what I was looking for. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm tying in the dots. You know what I'm saying? By me tying the dots, I ain't guessing. See? When I make my presentation, I'm speaking from the facts that someone gave it to me. That's how it is. That's what this whole concept is about. Tying in the dots because I'm writing my memoir. You understand me? All right. Florida. They come.
Remember to go and birth right back to birth. Right there.
All right. And who else?
His father was
William Milner.
He was the oldest boy.
Okay, your oldest boy.
Yes.
Okay. And you was who? What Milner? Elroy Milner.
Yes.
And you, this your offspring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she ain't calling her name.
Blyden.
I know Stephanie, I'm just messing with you. I just want you to say Stephanie. I know who he is, I want you to say. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am, right? So I was talking to David, right? And David Blyden, I know him all my life, right? And I said, David, explain to me, man, how we tie in with this. What's the matriarch of the Blyden? Who was a great father of the Blyden? Who's that? You know?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know the guy, but I know from what I remember, it was a milliner marrying a Blyden.
Okay.
How much I know.
Yeah, a milliner marrying a Blyden.
Yeah. the man would have to be like a son or something like that.
Yeah, but
originally
Yeah.
it was Milena marrying a blind woman. They came from Denmark
yeah.
and
Okay.
went to Jules Van Dyke
Yeah.
to marry a blind woman.
Okay.
But my grandmother, my father's grandmother was Serena.
A Caribbean?
Ex-Serena. She was gone to school and then she married like.
Yeah, you know, go ahead. Because what's his name? Mario, right? Mario Leonard, right?
Leonard.
He connect that tree to your great aunt. Stand back a little bit, right? To your great aunt, who's Tedderina, my great aunt Tedderine George, who married a Hendrix. And then the Hendrix, right, married to a Vanderpool. So his half is a Vanderpool, and our great aunt, who's what's his name, Charles Leopold George, sister, right, is his grandmother. And so we came out at a branch there from Charles Leopold, and everybody in George Van Dyke, right?
Yeah.
Went to Sandy Ground with all the George Wards, right? To get a wife. You know why?
Why?
Because the lower echelon in the British dynasty is the Irish, right? They was able to marry into the black slave, right? So they change and they get a different breed of people. That's where they get the light skin from. And my grandmother, right? Great-great-grandmother, Elizabeth George, great-great-grandfather named Daniel George, there was a clan in what we call Sandy Ground. So that's where they all went there to get his wife. So the George was a royalty in George Van Dyke.
So my grandfather on my mother's side,
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I don't know all of them.
Carlton, Martin.
Yeah.
Martin was your grandfather. That's Uncle Martin.
Yes.
That's Estella.
Yes.
Estella.
Yes.
Father.
Stella. Yes.
Stella father. She was my mom's good cousin friend.
Okay.
In fact, I sent a picture of their family, right? Yeah, so
I
that's...
think that picture look familiar.
Yeah, so that...
The one.
Okay, that's good. I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got it all tying. Yeah, I got it all tying. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Take care. Yeah, take care. Yeah.
Can I position this here?
Oh! Who? Leslie Milliner, yeah. Yeah. I met your brother the other day. The younger one. At the funeral one time. Yeah. Everybody in business. In fact, what's strange about it, right, is that you met him over there?
Yeah, he was in just like that's why I met him. And I was supposed to take a picture of him with him. I didn't get to do it.
So I want to get my name and who I was related to and all of that because I don't know how long I would stay, but I cannot believe how much family I have. Yeah. So my name is Lisa Plastic Samuel. I'm a plastic from St. Croix as well. And my family here is all the Cowles and the milliners and all that thing. My mother's name is Jennifer Carr. My grandmother was Alva Cowwood. Foxy is my great uncle. Christian was my great grandfather. So we used to be in Joseph Van Dyke a lot. So I just want to say hello to my big, enormous family. Second and third cousin. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I know I take over the whole ship thing, but I got to say that. I want you guys to see me in the street and say, that's my cousin, me like she, okay? Alrighty. Okay, thank you.
You okay? All right. Yeah, I heard of it. Go there. Do it again. How you connected here? Yeah, go.
Get it?
I got it. I want you to talk. I want.
Come in, okay. Come in.
Talk to me.
Yes. Is it gonna go ahead on?
Yeah.
Is it good right now?
Travis! It's been so long, man! Travis! Yeah, man! Big guy! That's his daughter! Hey! I was asking
I am Syria Muslim daughter of Jennifer Shinnery.
Okay, Jennifer Shinnery. And who's your uncle?
Uncle Johnny.
Okay.
Uncle Sally.
Okay. What's his name? John. You didn't say Johnny. Leopold is Godfrey. Leopold is Godfrey. Yeah. Leopold is Godfrey. Yeah, that's Godfrey Shinnery. Yeah, okay. And I am your cousin, because Godfrey, which is your uncle, is my second cousin. His father is Leopold, which was my mother's cousin. But his mother was Caroline Shinnery, which is my great aunt. Came out of George and Shinnery. Okay, so I got you. Guess what? You don't do what I do. I do grocery before. I do something more. Video everything. Video picture. Who are you anyway? Go stand there. That's right there, love it. Tell me who you are. Yeah. Go stand there. Who are you? Who are you? Right. Gotcha. All right.
to the beach. Picture time.
Take your family in front of you. Children, come in front of you.
Oh, I'm a child.
If you are short, come towards the front. Alright, hello. This mic cut off right there. You guys gonna have to move back.
I'm gonna have
You're gonna move back a bit. Wait, no. Ready? Say it. One more time. Thank you.
Machinery Forward Bible George Family Reunion 2023 VO1. And our seeds from me. How it looks, but I want to bless the food. Merciful and gracious Father. And for me, daughter.
That's nice. What? Is this a milliner?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay. I know, but I'm saying. So, give me your name. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I ain't from.
What line?
Kimberly Mellon.
Kimberly.
Scenery, George, Carwood, all of that.
Okay.
George family. Forward, Scenery, George, Biden. George family.
I am Leon Barlack, Margaret George, son, came out of William George, Scenery.
All right, Barlack.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got you. documentary, right? I think he was in white last night. He was dressed in white last night
No.
at the church, right? So millionaire, how you connect with a millionaire?
There's my mom.
Patsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
My daughter.
Because Patsy was the one that I was trying to get the metric from.
Yes.
Abraham.
Yes.
Millionaire.
Yes.
Married to my grandmother Campado, which is Mary Carlwood.
Wow.
So that's how the Carlwood, the George, tie in it because she was my grandmother Camado. They called him Camado back then. And my grandmother had married into the Shinnery, which she was a George. Yeah. I thought you was going to preach last night.
No.
You don't preach? No. Oh, that was a spontaneous thing.
A prophetic word.
Oh, what's your name again?
Ariel.
Millionaire.
No. Well, Brown. My grandmother was a millionaire.
Oh, which one of your grandmothers was a millionaire?
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yeah, Millionaire Bonsky.
Oh, I bet the lady was dressed in blue the other night.
No, she's deceased. She passed last
No, who's that woman who was dressed in blue?
My aunt. Her sister.
She radiant.
Yes.
I have her in my opening composition. Kick back on telling me who was Blanche and stuff like that. Pretty. I mean, she really radiant.
Yes.
In my composition, she came out radiant. Yeah.
Well, that's her personality.
Yeah. So you?
All right, huh?
You are?
I am definitely blind.
Oh yeah! You don't want to have your hair. Oh, you look different now. I didn't even realize you was David's daughter. See how? Yeah.
The mainland, and he went to, enter the school. They realized he was black. They turned him away, and they did that like 2 or 3 times. And he was like, "I'm done with America," and he went back to Africa. Started in Liberia.
Yeah.
And then he wound up in Sierra Leone after he lost the presidency election in
Sierra Leone.
in Liberia. He went to Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So then 3 generations later,
Okay.
his descendants came back to the Virgin Islands to see their roots. And that's when we hooked up with them.
Yeah.
We met our cousins from Africa.
Hey, the similar story I have, right?
What's your name?
Yeah. I came out of the George tree.
That's my piece of Barlock.
Yeah. But my last name is Barlock because the last name Barlock is from Anagata. But my tree is the Martin, the John Shinnery branch.
Which is part of your
Yeah. Came all the way down, and I know all of them except I didn't know the Blythe.
Oh, you didn't like them.
I didn't know how the Blythe was tied. That's why I was asking them.
You know David Blythe?
I know him all my life. Okay. But I didn't. I was trying to interview him. Even he couldn't tell me what I was looking for. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm tying in the dots. You understand? By me tying the dots, I ain't guessing. When I make my presentation, I'm speaking from the facts that someone gave it to me. That's how it is. That's what this whole concept is about. Tying in the dots because I'm writing my memoir. You understand me? All right. My brother Llewellyn or Florida. He didn't come. All right. And who else?
His father was
William Millionaire.
He was the oldest boy.
Okay, you're the oldest boy.
Yes.
Okay. And you was who? One million. Elroy Millionaire.
Yes.
And you, this your offspring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she ain't calling me her name.
Blyden.
I know Stephanie, I'm just messing with you. I just want you to say Stephanie. I know who he is, I want you to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am, right? So I was talking to David, right? And David Blyden. I know him all my life, right? And I said, David, explain to me, man, how we tie in with this. What's the matriarch of the Blyden? You know? Who's the great father of the Blyden? Who's that? You know?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know the guy, but I know from what I remember, it was a millionaire marrying a Blyden.
Okay.
That much I know.
Yeah, a millionaire marrying a Blyden. But
the man would have to be like a son or something like that.
Yeah, but
originally it was millionaire marrying a Blyden. They came from Denmark.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
went to Jules Van Dyke
Yeah.
to marry a Blyden.
Okay.
But my father's grandmother was
A Caribbean?
Ex-Selena. She was gone to school and then she married a Blyden.
Yeah, you know, go ahead. Because what's his name? Mario, right? Mario Leonard, right?
Leonard.
He connect that tree to your great aunt. Stand back a little bit, right? To your great aunt, who's Tedderina, my great aunt Tedderine George, who married a Hendricks. And then the Hendricks, right, married to a Vanderpool. So his half is a Vanderpool. And our great aunt, who's what's his name? Charles Leopold George, sister, right? Is his grandmother. And so we came out at a branch there from Charles Leopold, and everybody in George Van Dyke's, right?
Yeah.
Went to Sandy Ground with all the George Wars, right? To get a wife. You know why?
Why?
Because the lower echelon in the British dynasty is the Irish, right? They was able to marry into the black slave, right? So to change and to get a different breed of people, that's where they get the light skin from. And my grandmother, right? Great-great-grandmother, Elizabeth George, great-great-grandfather named Daniel George, there was a clan in what we call Sandy Ground. So that's where they all went there to get his wife. So the George was a royalty in George Van Dyke.
So my grandfather on my mother's side,
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I don't know all of them.
Carlton, Martin.
Yeah.
Martin was your grandfather. That's Uncle Martin.
Yes.
That's Estella.
Yes.
Estella.
Yes.
Father.
Stella. Yeah.
Stella father. She was my mom's good cousin friend.
Okay.
In fact, I sent a picture of their family, right? Yeah, so that's...
I think that picture look familiar.
Yeah, so
It's
that...
the one.
Okay, that's good. I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got it all tied in. Yeah, I got it all tied in. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Take care. Yeah, take care. Yeah.
Can I position this there?
Oh! Who? Leslie Milliner, yeah. I met your brother the other day, the younger one, at the funeral one time. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Everybody in business. In fact, what's strange about it, right, is that oh, she had the first 100 something.
And I really wanna say,
yeah.
do you want the AK, girl? And
Definitely don't look it.
You met him over there?
Yeah, he was in just like that's why I met him. And I was supposed to take a picture of him with him. And I didn't get to do it.
So, I want to give my name and who I was related to and all of that because I don't know how long I would stay, but I cannot believe how much family I have. Yeah. So my name is Lisa Plaskett Samuel. I'm a Plaskett from St. Croix as well. And my family here is all the Cowles and the Milliners and all that thing. My mother name is Jennifer Carr. My grandmother was Alva Cowwood. Foxy is my great uncle. Christian was my great grandfather. So we used to be in Joe's Van Dyke a lot. So I just want to say hello to my big, enormous family. Second and third cousin. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I know I take over the whole ship thing, but I got to say that. I want you guys to see me in the street and say, that's my cousin, me like she, okay? Alrighty. Okay, thank you.
You okay? All right. Yeah, I heard of it. Go there. Do it again. How you connected here? Yeah, go.
You get it?
I got it. I want you to talk. I want.
Come in, okay. Come in.
Talk to me.
Yes. Is it gonna go ahead on?
Yeah.
Is it good right
Travis, it's been so long, man. Travis. Yeah, man. Big guy. That's his daughter. Hey! I was asking
I am Syria Bush, the daughter of Jennifer Shinnery.
Okay, Jennifer Shinnery. And who's your uncle?
Uncle Johnny,
Okay.
Uncle Sally,
Okay. Forgot his name? John. You didn't say Johnny. Leopold is Godfrey. Leopold is Godfrey. Yeah. Leopold is Godfrey. Yeah, that's Godfrey Shinnery. Yeah, okay. And I am your cousin because Godfrey, which is your uncle, is my second cousin. His father is Leopold, which was my mother's cousin. Because his mother was Caroline Shinnery, which is my great aunt. Came out of George and Shinnery. Okay, so I got you. Guess what? You don't do what I do. I engage people. I just don't do video everything. Video and picture. Who are you anyway? Go stand there. Stand, dance right there a little bit. Tell me who you are. Yeah. Go, no, stand there, stand there. Who are you? Who are you? Right, gotcha. Gotcha. All right.
Yes, everyone to the beach. Picture time.
Take your family in front of you. Children, come in the front, come down, please.
Oh, I'm a child.
If you are short, come towards the front. All right, hello. This mic cut off right there. You guys gonna have to move back.
Now, the children out of John Shinnery was actually David Shinnery, Ezekiel Shinnery, Isaiah Shinnery, and then we had Herman Shinnery, and then we had Amos Shinnery. And I don't remember the other brothers, but I know he had a daughter named Clarissa Shinnery. Out of that Shinnery clan came Baptist Shinnery, who actually married to my great aunt, which is Caroline George Shinnery. And in return, my grandmother married to Baptist George, brother, who's Isaiah Shinnery. So that's where the whole tie-in comes with the family tree. The other interesting part of it is that George and the Shinnery marry into the Milliners. They're also married into the Shinnerys. They're also married into the Blyden. So you see and the Carwood, all of these mixtures come in to create this family.
Shinnery Forward, Biden George Family Reunion 2023 VO1. And our seeds run deep. Now how it looks, and I want to bless the food. Merciful and gracious Father.
Okay, all right.